اليوم احنا باكبر معرض للونشات بامريكا، واحد من اكبر المعارض بامريكا للونشات، الشركه المنظمه اللي هي تومان. So I'm telling everyone that we are in one of the biggest show in for the towing in America.
Yes, sir.
And Towman, who's doing everything here, right?
Right. So American Towman is a company which my father, he had bought the magazine in the 70s and then started the first tow show in Baltimore in 89.
Okay.
And when I was a little kid, he took me to, I might have been a show in Florida outdoors. And he said, he kneeled down and said, "You see this show, son?" And I said, yeah, Pop. And he said, "I'm going to do a show just like this, but it's going to be bigger and better than all the shows."
Nice.
And so a few years later, his first show, 89 in Baltimore, and it did grow and it became the biggest show of all the shows.
So it's one of the biggest shows in America.
Yes. So the Baltimore show is the biggest show. And then the Vegas, we have two other shows.
Yeah.
The show in Vegas, which is around the spring, and the show in Texas, which is right now in July, are also some of the biggest shows. And biggest show in Texas for sure.
Nice.
But the biggest show in the country is Baltimore. And these shows are still growing. We just got back to San Antonio and the attendance and it's grown since last year coming from Fort Worth. So we're going to keep it. The key to a show growing that helps it is keeping the consistency of the place and time, which we've worked out to make sure we're in San Antonio alone.
So the idea of the show to connect everyone, like small companies with all vendors, everyone needs
Right.
others.
So there's a lot of things that towers benefit from coming to this show. One is you come here to shop around. One is you're shopping around for equipment, whether it's trucks, safety equipment, insurance, cameras.
You find everything you want.
Find everything you want.
Yeah.
The other is we're known for, of all the shows, the most and best forces and seminars on safety
Okay.
and liability and just helping your business grow. So big on education. So you're going to get a lot of things out of it. You're coming here to get the education area. When you're safer, your insurance cost is better. Your costs go down in general for not paying for accidents, for not paying for situations gone wrong. And you're also saving lives.
Right.
And the equipment itself and meeting people and networking, the connections between towers is important. The thing that a lot of great towers around here that are in the business and are also with state organizations, they teach that it's better to be connected instead of trying to do everything.
Of course, yeah.
So if you have a business and you get a call that's 100 miles away, it's better to call your friends and another company.
Exactly.
And you make a deal, you work it out with like, hey, you take this job, and then they call you for something that's closer to you instead of having your drivers just dragged out. You get tired.
Yeah.
Put wear on your equipment. So, and it's just building a community that you're competing, but you're also helping each other. So it's a smarter way to do this.
So you help everyone to find all the connections in one place.
Right. And so the networking.
And you guys have a magazine, I see.
We have a magazine. That's how it started, was with the magazine.
Okay.
And
Cool.
The magazine
Helps everyone find what you want.
Yeah, find what you want. It also goes over safety. There's a lot of articles on safety. And in the magazine, I mean, there's different subjects that interest different people. Okay. But I think one of the things that that I'm also gearing the magazine towards as we're changing is I want it to be for the tower. What are towers looking for?
Yeah.
What's on their mind? What do they think is helpful for them? So as we're moving forward, me being that I'm the new CEO of the company, I want to hear more from towers and more from educators who are thinking from towers.
So you guys open for new ideas from towers,
Yeah,
from
absolutely.
anyone.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. And keeping safety being the number one priority,
Of course.
but just how to run a business, thinking about when you're hiring, when you're dealing with workers, and networking.
Exactly. It's the most important thing in our business because you need connections.
You need
Of course.
connections. It's not something, you can't do this alone.
Yeah, of
If
course.
you're just competing alone.
That's why we are here,
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It makes
And
it
that's
friendlier.
because of you, Towman.
Well, it's not one of the people involved, but for me, I want the magazine to be something that the ideas are coming from the towers. So like when I'm at the show, I want to hear from them. I ask them. So there's going to be more the usual.
Yeah.
information that I'm gathering from towers and from experts.
So as a tow company, if we are new, how will we get your magazine every month? It's monthly?
It's monthly. You could subscribe.
Okay.
You can go to our website, americantowman.com.
Okay, cool.
We also have a catalog of all the magazines from the past.
Got it.
So you can at itowman.com.
Nice.
And the other thing I wanted to say about the magazine too, one of the big things that people also love is reading about recovery.
Yeah, exactly.
So a recovery is the more complex technical part of the job, and it's never the same. It's always different.
Each one is different.
Each one is
situation, of course.
There's a million ways you can go about doing it, but there's so many things that can go wrong along the way. You want to make sure it's done first safe, and then the second part is timely. And
Yeah, to get the road open again.
so I do think tours find that part, and I find that part extremely fascinating in rigging, the physics of it, the mechanism, the equipment you use, and just using your mind creatively on the fly.
Yeah.
People love that part of the job.
Exactly.
So it might not be the most common part of most companies, but it always will apply.
Yeah.
But with that said, the most common parts of what you deal with, we go over as well.
That's good.
Between the magazine and the shows, it's good for a tower just to get an arsenal of information and networking. And the other part that's important about our show, which I want to enhance, is that towers are very busy people. And when they come to a show, sometimes it's a rare opportunity for them to have a break. So it's a moment where they can take their family and come to a city like San Antonio, where there's a lot to do. We have things in there. We have the kids corral. I'm trying to get entertainment on the floor. There's a guy with a lasso that the kids love. There's music. And I want to keep it so when they leave the showroom floor too, there's something nearby that they can visit with their family. So being in a city like San Antonio,
it's something nice. Yeah,
city.
I know.
River walks right there. So
Yeah,
it's important.
I walk around. I go to the riverside walk.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
It
Yeah,
sounds great.
and it's big for me because I work every day. I stop my truck to come to the show.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, thank you, Towman, Mr. Steven.
Pleasure.
Appreciate
I
your
appreciate
time.
you, yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
and have a nice day.
Yeah.
Let's continue inside. وهيك حبايبي بنكون تعرفنا على الشركة المنظمة للمعرض اللي هي شركة تومان. وخلينا نشوف الفيديو الثاني. المعرض كبير وفيه تفاصيل كثيرة، فخليكم معاي بالجزء الثاني.